So how do you meet your own needs when you have to co-regulate your child all day and you have to stay on all day, which means you often have to override your own nervous system signals for rest? Okay, so this is the big conundrum when you need to co-regulate your hypersensitive, high needs child all day and they need you to be on. And then whenever your nervous system wants to go off, they're right in your face, right? Trying to get you to be on again. So the key is to bring in micro moments of regulating tools into your day, okay? Because otherwise you'll be mounting stress load all day by denying your own needs. And so part of this process is, first of all, really sitting with the discomfort and probably the grief that you've got to override your own needs to take care of your child. And the other part of it is, how can I change this pattern of either freezing down or going into sympathetic while co-regulating, which then triggers our child because they feel our nervous system. How do I, throughout my day, use little micro moments of tools to release that stress energy and to come back to more and more regulation? Okay, so the key first is awareness of your state, noticing when you're mounting some agitation, and then noticing that that's sympathetic energy that's coming up, and how do I now discharge some of that energy? Or noticing when your system goes into more of a freeze or starting to shut down, where you're starting to dissociate, you can't really hear the words, and you want to disappear. Okay, so how can you then meet that freeze with some compassion to bring you back to the present? Because the key is to always try to come back to the present and to regulation. So some tools, micro tools in the moment, are when stress energy is mounting, you can just do a bit of a shake off and release some of that energy. Okay, you can engage in some more aggressive play with your child to release some of that energy. Okay, like safe but aggressive play. You can just, run on the spot in the chair, move your legs and run on the spot. Do your flight response, because oftentimes we have this response where we want to run and we can't run and we want to get some space. So you do a flight response. Can you do like a push away or a push-ups on the wall to imagine you're getting some space and some boundaries, okay? And then when freeze comes in, can you come back into your body with some touch or with some breathing? So I invite you to give it a try and bring in micro tools in your day to see if you can shift the patterns and keep yourself regulated for longer.